summer dress. Here on this part of the planet the summer has started, so the project can be very inspiring because it's very affordable dress project, and as always when I'm doing design, I'm considering the designing without fabric waste. So now this project I call Waste Escape project, and this is the dress we are going to make today. We talk about the dress construction. It's very simple, and I will share the patterns, and I will share the making part, and we talk about a little bit about design as well, how you can explore and continue, doing something additional with this dress. So here is my pattern layout. It's very simple. The pattern layout will be also given in the video. So, and now I will separate this into pattern pieces just by cutting. A skirt. So you see the dress has a skirt part. It has a high waist, and it has a skirt which is basically a rectangle. I forgot to mention that we are using the fabric with the fabric width 140 centimeters or 150 centimeters, either 140 or 150. So this is the width of the fabric, right? So I cut my skirt, and now I have two sleeves here, two sleeves. So these are simple patterns, rectangle and square. So rectangles for the sleeves and a square for the skirt. So look how it works. So my sleeves here, so each sleeve pattern will be folded, right, on cross grain. Sleeves. Now the skirt, and what I'm doing with the skirt here, you see the line, right, and I simply cut through this line. I will make a slash. So I cut here, to this line. That's it. So now I will fold the fabric like this. Yes. So this is my entrance to the skirt. This is entrance to the skirt. So, and what I'm going to do with the sleeve, how I will attach them. So I will attach them connecting two sleeves together here on the center front. So this is the center front, and I will connect my sleeves on the center front here. So I will cut the fabric quickly now, and I will show you in the fabric. So we have a skirt part with the marking, right? So slit is marked in the corners, right? And also it is marked at the center front. So this part is related to the center front, and this part is related to the center back. So center back and center front are marked, right, on the skirt. So this is the sleeve with added notches or marking, right? So this is related to the facing. The facing will be just folded like this, right, and top stitched. So this sleeve will be folded in half on cross grain, right? And we will stitch this part from the marking till here. This is hemline. This is sleeve hemline. So, and this is basically the sleeve itself, right? So this part with the facing is related to the front and back. So, and it will be opened. So one part will be stitched into the front part of the skirt, and this part will be stitched into the back part of the skirt. I will pin now and show. Start pinning the sleeves into the skirt from the center front. So I connected to center front notch, right? You see the sleeve facing here. So we need to add more pins in this part. So here it is connected with the notch with a marking on the skirt, on the corner of the slit. So, and then we turn it, and another part of our sleeve is inserted into the back part of the skirt. Yes, from the corner till the center back, right? So, and this is how it looks, right? So, right, so we just need to add more pins and then make a stitching line. So the dress is assembled. And now we turn it out. And try on the dress form, half scale dress form. This is what we get, right? So, and this is clear how it was actually made. Yes, the sleeve were stitched here, and the other part, the rest of the sleeve were stitched into the front and into the back. Right? So this is a pretty dress that we have now, and this is not all. So if you're using transparent fabric, you have actually also a good option to add another layer to the skirt. So you can cut another square and make a little bit different cut on the skirt. So this is my initial cut. Remember, we cut on the cross grain, right? The slit, the entrance into the skirt. So if you connect this corner with this corner on straight line, right? You will get the bias direction, the bias cut, right? So, and this is what I did, right? So I added another slit. So we are not using this one, the initial one. We are using a new slit, and basically your entrance will be into the bias cut here. So you will simply connect two skirts together first on the slit, yes, and then insert your sleeves into double skirt, yes. That's it, and you will get a very nice playful hemline. The skirt will be not transparent anymore, you will have another layer, and it will look really good. So I cut already another piece, right? So you see the square with the slit added on bias, right? So, and I'm going to add another layer to my dress. So we finally assemble the prototype on half-scale mannequin, and with two skirts, two layers of skirts, and this is how it looks. Looks pretty well. So I added at the back, I added ties here, which is actually a nice decorative element. Yes, you can use nice tape, nice textile tape, or just bias tape and make ties. And this is to prevent the shoulders from slipping on the shoulders. Yes, prevent the sleeve slipping from the shoulders. So this is how it looks. So you just have to finish the hemlines here of each skirt and the sleeves. Yes, and the facing here at the front are having, it's a self-facing here, so fold it 2 times or 1 time. That's it. So basically we finished our project. So we have just this 1 skirt layer, and this is in case you want to have a nicer dress made of transparent fabric, for example. Very nice to have a beach dress like this. So you may have 2 layers. I will explain a little bit the making part, so it will be clear for you, and I will pay attention on some details. You see here the facing double stitched, and I keep the selvage not even cut away, right? So, and the selvage looks just nice on the inner part of the dress here, right? My sleeves, yeah, I don't use overlock, so we have French seam here, so narrow hemline. So the slit, the dress, so when I stitched the skirt and sleeves together, I added the binding. And this is really advisable because here this corner is quite sensitive, so the corner of the skirt meeting the corner of the sleeve here, right? So, and it's good to have the binding by using bias tape. You can buy the ready-made bias tape, or if you have some leftovers from this particular fabric or another fabric, maybe other colors even. So it's advisable because it will reinforce this sensitive part. Yes, and also this is quite sensitive part. I added more of the stitching, additional stitching here at the center front. So, and basically this is very easy dress. You can make the dress literally in 1 day, and it's a perfect beach wear, or it's a good dress for summer. In addition, I want to make a small announcement about our webinars. So we have created a program of webinars which is related to zero waste design practices, one part of webinars. Another part is related to innovative pattern cutting. So we have zero waste design related webinars in 2 parts. One for beginner and another part advanced level. So the beginner part have 4 sessions, and I will just read the content of the beginner part. So the first session is devoted to sources of inspiration and information for zero waste designing, zero waste cutting practices in the past, fashion history, traditional clothing, and the first session will include already the practical part as well, paper exercises. So another 3 sessions are devoted to garments. So the second session is zero waste design based, shoulder based related garments, which is dress, tops, jackets, coats, etc. So again, the practical part is involved here with paper exercises and fabric exercises, working on pattern layout, of course. So, and another 2 sessions are devoted to waist-based garments, skirts and pants. So, with the practical part as well. So, the pants has more challenges than the skirts. We have a very special session for this. So, again, we look into pattern layout. We try work with the pattern layout and create construction within the pattern layout. So in the end you will have a good knowledge of how to approach zero waste design. Regarding the requirements, basic sewing skills are required for the beginner level. No pattern making skills are required, absolutely. You don't need this knowledge. So everything that is required for the sessions will be posted on the website. We are creating the page for this. So we announce on our social media the dates, so you can book the sessions. You can book the whole 4 sessions. If you are not sure if you need this, you may actually join us for at least 1 session as well. So the advanced part will be introducing my new innovative approaches. I call it Fabricscape project. So, and this is more for professionals, for fashion designers, because here you need more skills, at least intermediate level of sewing skills and intermediate level of pattern making skills. So that's it. So this is my announcement.